Right, there we go. Dear me, let's try again. 19th. Jeez, is that the date already? Jesus, 19th of December already. It's catching up quick. Anyway, 19th of December, yeah. It's 3:27 here in the UK as I record this. 19th of December, Jesus Christ. Getting a bit fast, isn't it, Squire? It bloody is getting too fast. So, for people that have been paying attention online, mainly in the Scream and Ghostface collectors community, the group, Scream fans, Ghostface fans, whatever you want to call yourselves, yeah. The mask page or masks page on my site is undergoing. I left that window open. Is undergoing a detailed update, I shall say, regarding Fantastic, Fearsome, and As Seen in Scream, or ASIS, or As Is, as some of you say, sections. So as I'm starting to find out now, this is time consuming, and it's time consuming because basically I want a lot of detailed images on my site, stating differences, why they're this type, why they're that type, chin stamps, bloody mouth lengths, nose differences, eye differences, paint differences, hand cut eyes, machine cut eyes. I want everything I can get listed on this damn mask page update. And basically fans have been sending pictures as well. One comes to mind, Ryan Hills, another one, Brad McTaggart, Tim Dufresne, and I'm sure there's a couple others if I look on my little messenger list here of people that are basically sending mask images, because as some may already know, I do not have every single type of mask. I don't know whether it's assumed by people that think you've got a website, you should have this, you should have that, but at the same time I don't. I have a Gen 2 White Fantastic up here, I have a hooded fearsome, I have a normal fearsome, I have a tagged fearsome, thanks to Zachary Bartron, and I have what was suspected as a fearsome HN, but it's actually an ASIS HN, and again this is part of the facts and sort of info that's going to be mainly updated on the site. At the same time though, Tim Dufresne suggested a couple of little options with regards to changing stuff. Like at the minute there's sections that have got like a mix of masks in, like metallic sections so to speak, and metallics, the images of the metallics start off at 2011, yet the metallics were around in 2010. While there's possibly not lots of difference with a 2010 and a 2011 metallic, because it was still the four colours and it was still the black and red tag, again I want the info correct. I want people seeing as many images as possible so they can look and get the photographic sort of details they need, because anyone can send an email to the site, say I've got this mask, I've got that mask, it says this on the label, it says this on the chin, what is it? And as much text as they can provide on an email. The pictures were always the giveaway, of course, which is bloody obvious when you come to think about it. So basically at this time the mask page update is in slow progress, but not so slow with regards to the text info, it's just the images that I'm making up. And I like things to be a certain way on the site, I like things to match the background, and I like a lot of PNG images, which basically means an image with a transparent background, for those who are thinking what are you on about. So yeah, JPEGs you can always do like it'll always be saved as a square, rectangle or whatever, it'll always have an edge on it, whereas the PNG images I can put this mask on it and just have a clear background, and the only outside lines you'll see is of the mask itself, so to speak. And that's what I like on the mask page and any image on my site, because when I do change the main background on the website, I don't have to then alter every other image on the site to match the damn thing. With them being see-through and transparent, they'll blend in with the rest of the background, and I haven't got to take like a white background with a red outline or a black background with a white outline off and alter it on, you know, like 1,004, was it 1,400 images I think from our site. It's like, bloody hell. So yeah, upgrades to the site have been going on. I was unaware that you got to have a privacy and a cookie policy page, so that's been added. Thanks to the chap that hosts my site, Paul. So cheers for that, Paul. I doubt he'll see this, to be honest, but still, this is now a legal requirement. So it's up to date with regards to that, and it's just basically the mass page that's having a major sort of overhaul. And as I'm going through it bit by bit, I'm thinking the whole mass page is going to get attention now. Fantastics, fearsomes, ASIS are going to be the main focus to start, and then I'm going to be going down every other section. We're going to put like a rare type section, and then a totally separate metallic section, and just change a few things, bring it up to date, make it a bit easier to sort of follow. And for those familiar with the page, you may know that there are little image links at the top of the page that will take you to these sections just by one click. So if you're on there, you want to look at ASIS, it's already there on the image. Click it and you took straight to the section. The little it's like a little chapter sort of index or section index at the top of the page. I'm sure you'll know it. So if someone's looking at HHN, and again that's another section that's going to get a couple of amendments, then the HHN link's here. Click it, you'll go down to HHN, so you don't have to scroll all the way through the bloody page. Where's ASIS? Where's fearsomes? Where's hooded types? Where's the reshoot type? So it is all there now, but just bear in mind what you see is going to be changing significantly, and yeah, make the most of it while we can make the most of it. So basically, if you're rusty on your mask info now, there's enough there to get you going, but in the future it's going to be even more there, and it's going to be even more correct and detailed as I can bloody get it. So if you are a fan watching this and you've got some early masks, and like I say, there's fans that have sent me masks already, pictures, but for instance, if anyone has Fantastic Faces HN versions, which do exist, then send me a couple of pictures. I have got a HN Fantastic off Tim Dufresne, Gen 2 I believe it was. But if anyone for whatever reason has got a Gen 1, I'm not even sure the damn things exist, they must do. But HNs have been around a long time as like an alternate mould in the Fantastics, through the fearsomes and through the sort of ASIS sort of years. You don't really, people say there's fearsome HNs, but they've never been seen on a tag. So it's sort of weird how all these moulds sort of come and go, you know, like T-Stamp, that was last seen in 2011, TD mould, or as people know it best, reshoot mould from Screen 4, yeah, last seen in 2013. But if you want to get into the reshoot territory again, people are going to say black and red Ghostface mask with the EU stamp. That's also another, I don't know, sort of version of a reshoot, if you want to call it that. But when people say reshoot these days, they know that basically they're meaning there's one here somewhere at the back, I think, down here. They basically know it's the reshoot Screen 4 mask, and that's what they're sort of talking about. So yeah, at the minute, just bear in mind it's in progress, we're getting on with it slowly. I'm working all sorts of crappy hours on Christmas. I think they got me voted down here. I think 29th, 30, 31 and the 1st of January I'm off. So as Christmas always seems to go the same way here, you get a few presents, you have a bit of excitement. Oh yeah, I wanted that, I wanted this. You see a bit of family Boxing Day, then 27th, 28th I'm working, then 28th, 29th, 30th, 31, whatever it bloody is, I can't remember, it's here. Yeah, obviously I'll be up on the computer and I'll be doing what I can. But yeah, it's early New Year. I'm hoping to have this mass page updated, people to read it, see it, look at the images, go, oh, I know what this is now, I know what that is now. The idea is to make it easy for people, whether they're long-time collectors that don't have certain versions, or whether they're newbie big collectors that are going, oh, I want to see one of these, I want to find one of them. Whether it's a White Shroud Fantastic, whether it's a fluorescent Fantastic or a fearsome, or whether it's one of the green or orange ASIS masks that later came, or whether you want a devil face, a scary movie mask, you know, you want to see a header tag variant, you know, all this stuff's got to be updated. And basically the main message here, it will take some time, and when it is done, I can see a lot of people having a good read of that and learning a lot from it, with the help of not just me and the site, but collaborated information from fans like Tim Dufresne, like Brad McTaggart with the images, like John C. Gritton, another one in the past, giving me measurements of Fantastics before I even had one. So yeah, there are little differences. We're collaborations recently, chatting on Scream and Ghostface Collectors group, people on about HHNs and how the hell do we know the HHNs regarding the store-bought HHNs, and then it went to, well, what about the 250 batch? Because obviously it's known that they're not all numbered 1 to 250 through you know, the whole lot that was made, especially on the thick production run and that. So like this chap here is 249, but to look at the tag, it just looks like a normal collector's edition deluxe until we start comparing, and that's when we got to the information regarding the logo tag. Basically it's on a new logo tag with the barcode at the back, and it's in a certain font. So when these HHNs came out, they was made in a certain factory, and obviously made all at the same time with regards to the store bought, it is thought at least, and with regards to the special run. The special run I do know was made all at once, 250, RJ was overseeing that. The store bought ones, I don't know if it's there overseeing that one. But when you look at a deluxe and you look at one of these, this has been mentioned on a Facebook live video recently, but there are differences with the hood, etc. But one of the main things that helps us identify a HHN is key points that are very few, thankfully. Number one is it's going to be thick and stiff, and it's going to be hard to move, which this one is. You bring up one of these, and you just see it on the camera there. Got my little screen down here again. But yeah, you look at a normal EU stamp mask and you try and flex it. Hold the mask in your hand there, the eyes and nose, and bend the mouth. Quite easy to do on a normal EU stamp, whether it's 2017, whether it's previous years. In fact, let's just do it the easy way, shall we? So what's this? This chap's a 2015. So give him a bend. It's quite easy, and he'll flex back down. HHN 249. Jesus Christ, that's a stiff one. Yeah, it's a bit harder to do, even if you loosen it up with an air dry. But yeah, two good masks here. Nice shape to that one. Needs a bit of a dust, mate. But going back to HHN points of identification, yeah, very stiff. So if it is one of the 250, then it will not glow. The store-bought ones will glow, but at the same time, we've got a similar one here. Again, the barcode is part of what gives. I mean, this is an EU stamp, but the barcode is what helped give these things away. So just checking 02388. Yeah. So on the normal hooded deluxe mask, whether it's first or second run mask or Gen 1 or Gen 2 deluxe, whatever you want to call them, they were made in, I think it's Guangdong. Is it Guangdong? Yeah, made in Guangdong on the normal deluxes, whereas the HHNs are made in Foshan, I think it's pronounced it. Oh, here we go. Mrs. is back. So basically, yeah, this is one of the things that helped us define it as a HHN. So anyway, we'll leave you in peace for now. All these little sort of details and bits are going to be updated on the mask page. We got a difference in scary movie tags this year. We've had the EU seems to have been phased out now. We don't know that for sure, but again, just all these little details are going to be put on the mask page and updated. Hopefully early in the new year we'll be completing this damn thing. But with it being such a detailed page right now, as it is live on the site right now, just imagine that detail going a hell of a lot further, especially with regards to the earlier version masks, and then the other sections getting updates where needed, and even, you know, the 2018 masks being added, like the EL Ghostface or Illumo Ghostface, and the other little bits and bobs that have appeared, like the changes on the some of the 2018 ultra whites, where it says as seen in the motion picture Scream now rather than the Scream 4 branding. So all these little pieces of info and changes will be going on the mask site very soon. And that's it for now, chaps. So we'll leave you in peace. But speak to you soon. Keep an eye on the website, keep an eye on Facebook, on the groups, etc. And we'll keep you updated as it's going. But anyone that's got lots of different types of masks that can take some pictures and send them to me, then by all means give me a nudge. There's a new email at Ghostface website. There's software updates recently that don't allow you now on WordPress, because that's how my site's powered. they don't allow you now to have an email address that's not connected to the domain. So my email address on the site now has to be something at ghostface.co.uk. It can't be a Hotmail address what I've been using before, which is ghostfacewebsite@hotmail.co.uk. But if you go on my contact page of my site now, it's, you click away, send whatever you're going to send, whether you add in a picture or just send in a message, and it will go to ghostface@ghostface.co.uk. So remember, that's a new address if you want to send pictures. But for now, we'll see you soon. Take it easy.